All right, well, let's, of course, talk about this. We are now counting down to the days to the magic of Christmas with the original Santa Claus Parade making its return to Toronto on November 20th.
Wow, I forgot there hasn't really been one for quite a while.
Yeah.
Joining us live now with more on the big show is Ji-Yeon Lee. Hey, Ji, you're already looking the festive spirit this morning.
Hey, do you guys like my outfit? This is what the celebrity clowns wear at the original Santa Claus Parade. Woo! I don't know, there's something fun about putting on a jacket like this and getting ready for Christmas. And of course, we flew all the way to the North Pole to get to Santa's secret workshop to give you a sneak peek of all the incredible floats and costumes for this year's original Santa Claus Parade. Joining me now is Clay Charters. He is the president and CEO of the parade. As I'd like to say, he is Santa's favorite elf. Clay, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Nice to see you.
I don't know what it is about this costume. It just makes me want to do something like this.
It's spirited and festive, that's
For
right.
sure. I'm so glad you guys are back because you had to shut down for a couple years to the public, but now it's ready for in-person.
Yeah, we couldn't be more excited to be back on the street.
Yeah.
Sunday, November the 20th, 12:30, and it's the way the parade is meant to be. It's on the streets of Toronto. We're expecting a huge turnout. Can't wait to show people new floats and all the fun things.
Okay, so we're looking at a float here. Never before seen. Tell me a little bit more about this.
So this is a float from Mastermind Toys, and as you can see, we've got the Holiday Woohoo Factory. So lots of elves working away on things to bring to the good girls and boys, and part of Santa's workshop. So really excited.
Love it. Okay, we've got a couple of other floats. Again, never seen yet by the public, but they will on Sunday, November 20th.
Yeah, that's right. So we've got a great little Tim's skate party happening here. Tim Hortons celebrating 40 years of Timbits hockey.
Right.
So celebrating a picturesque Canadian scene with the Zamboni going and the curlers driving.
Yeah, are those Justin Tim
That's right.
bits right there? We'll see. And then, of course, this is stunning.
Yes, so this was a new float we added last year, partnered with the Indigenous community to bring the creation story float to life. We're really excited that it's going to be seen on the streets and people get to experience it, and it's going to kick off the parade. It's a great addition.
Of course, and then of course the toys and everything for kids. This is what they want to see.
Yeah, you know, fun, energetic floats and bright colors and all sorts of things for people to take a look at. We're just, we couldn't be more excited for people to be able to see the floats as they're meant to be on the street.
Yes, and I know the elves right now are just taking a nap because it is early in the morning, right? But you guys are going to get ready. Any tips for people on that day?
Yeah, of course. So we certainly want you to plan your route, plan where you're going to be. You can plan your public transit route on Go Transit, take TTC down, where you got the map on the website at thesantaclausparade.com and a whole bunch of information there as well.
Yeah, and plan ahead, which is so important. And of course, I'm wearing the celebrity clown costume, and you guys have tons of people who come every year to be a celebrity clown.
Yeah, these are spirited, just like you, members of the community who come on out and raise funds for the Santa Claus Parade. It's their 40th anniversary. They've been with us since the 1980s, and they're going to kick off, get everyone in the mood as the floats come down the street.
Yeah, 150 celebrity clowns and then additional 50 junior clowns, so it's a huge turnout.
It is, yeah, a massive group, and somehow they seem like they're even more with all their energy and enthusiasm.
For sure. Okay, so we've got more coming up from the North Pole at Santa's secret workshop. Jen, Nick, I know I've been a really good girl this year. How about you guys?
So, G, all right, we'll take her word for it.
We believe you. Thanks, G. We'll check in with you later.
That's right. Nick and Jen, good morning.
Good morning.
We are at Santa's secret workshop, where they are getting ready, doing the finishing touches on these incredible floats and costumes for the original Santa Claus Parade. And joining me now is President and CEO Clay Charters, or I'd like to say, Santa's favorite elf. And the parade is coming up. I got excited. I want it to be here today, but it's on Sunday, November 20th, and people need to plan ahead for sure.
Absolutely right, yeah. Starts at 12:30, starts at Christie Pits at Bloor and Christie. You can plan your route ahead. Make sure you pick check out the spot, maybe a place you've been going for years with your family. Plan ahead and dress for the weather.
Okay, and there are lots of floats that haven't been seen by the public yet, including this one right here.
Yeah, we've got a great little pizza party happening here.
Yeah.
We're excited, and everyone's dancing, as you can see, to celebrate the return of the parade.
Come on, who doesn't love a little dip with their pizza, right?
That's right.
Okay, and we know that the elves are busy working, doing the last minute touches. What are some of the highlights that people can expect this year?
Well, we've got a lot of great new floats coming this year. We've got more music coming, we've got obviously the marching bands returning, celebrity clowns returning for the 40th anniversary. We've got our Heroes float celebrating those who have gotten us through such difficult times. Teachers, we've got grocery workers, we've got nurses, we've got doctors, and all sorts of other Christmas scenes and great partners that have been with us for such a long time, including, you know, CP24 and McDonald's, Canadian Tire, amazing corporate partners that have supported us, and we're excited to have their floats on the street for Torontonians.
You know, does it blow your mind that this has been around for 118 years?
It's an amazing legacy, right, that people have created and so many people have been a part of over the years. And we're just so excited that we're going to be back on the street where we should be.
Yeah, you know, the last 2 years have been challenging, but you guys pivot and you were able to showcase the parade in a different way, but it is different when it's in person.
Absolutely. That shared experience is going to be amazing.
And so, for sure, lots of excitement. Hopefully the weather will hold out. Is Santa ready? Is Mrs. Claus ready?
They are. We've got our media preview day today. Everyone's going to get a sneak peek of Santa and Mrs. Claus today. We're excited, and I know that they are looking forward to being on the street with all of us.
Yes. I mean, I just saw Santa not too long ago. He's busy right now. Thank you so much, Clay. And of course, again, the parade, Sunday, November 20th, 118th edition of the original Santa Claus Parade. And we are live somewhere in the North Pole at Santa's Secret Workshop. And can you guess what I am? Guys, I'm a cardinal. And take a look at this. It even has a tail. Woo! Okay, joining me now is Sam Twist. She's in charge of the costumes and volunteers. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
Listen, I don't usually show my lady hump, but when you got a cute tail, you got to do
great
it,
job.
right?
You're a great cardinal.
Tell me about this costume. I love this costume.
So we made it a couple years ago, and in terms of COVID, it's only been on the street a couple times. So we're really excited to feature it this year, and we also have Blue Jays too.
I love it. It is so beautiful. Is this one of the most popular costumes?
We do get a lot of requests
Yeah.
for it. People really like the interactive costumes where they can do things like flapping their wings.
Okay, so you have the best job because you get to get everyone ready for this incredible parade, and you have a ton of costumes here. Tell me a little bit about some of these costumes.
We do. I mean, we have everything. We have bakers, Christmas trees, clowns, princesses, animals of every kind. You name it, we probably have it. We have over 3,000 costumes here.
Wow. And then, of course, you've got the vintage masks up here. They don't get used that often anymore, right?
Not as much, but here at the parade, tradition is so important, so we hold on to things for reference, for future, and just to show where we started.
How old are some of these masks and some of these costumes?
I mean, some of these are Eaton's days. We've kept things, we reuse everything that we can, and some of these things date back to Eaton's. Obviously, we update, we repair where we need to, but reusing is so important at the parade.
Wow, so when did you get started on the idea and building some of these costumes?
I mean, we're starting washing, repairing, cleaning the day after the parade, and then we just kind of filter into new ideas. I mean, we already have new ideas for next year already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you give us a little hint of what's coming next year?
I mean, we always love having things like elves, and we love having things like all things Christmas, really, just to add to the overall feel of the parade.
Love it. And when people come and have their fittings for their costumes, the joy on their face must be fun to watch.
It's amazing. We bring in the little guys for costume fittings. Everybody else gets fitted on the day of the parade because they send in their measurements. But the kids, I mean, the kids have the spirit. The kids really bring the joy, and their eyes light up when they see all of this. It's amazing.
Of course, because it's all about the kids. Thank you so much, Sam. And of course, again, the parade is on Sunday, November 20th. It starts at 12:30 p.m. at Christie Pitts and makes its way down to St. Lawrence Market. You want to get there early because you don't want to miss the big guy himself, Santa Claus. I want to be in the parade. That would be so much fun, guys. Okay, can you guess what I am? I'm a Christmas doll. An ugly one at that. Nobody's gonna ask for this doll for Christmas. But I'm so excited because we're at Santa's Secret Workshop to give you a sneak peek of the amazing floats and costumes for the original Santa Claus Parade. And of course, the person who knows all about the costumes and the volunteers is Sam Twist. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, so this is a beautiful outfit. Tell me a little bit more about this because it's rich in history.
It is. So this is one of our more vintage pieces. We still love to use them when they're in good enough shape. We still put them down the parade route. Although I don't know the exact date that it was made, I'm going to guess it's late 80s to early 90s, and we just keep repairing and fixing them up every year, and still looks great.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Because it's vintage, is it hard? You can't get this fabric anymore.
You cannot get the fabric anymore, so we have to be very careful about repairing, replacing all the pieces as we need to, and yeah.
I love it. I love that there's history related to this outfit. Do people call in and say, I worked on that outfit back in the day?
They do.
Yeah.
I mean, like, once you're involved in the parade, you're always involved in the parade.
Yeah.
And a lot of people actually who used to work here continue to volunteer, which is absolutely amazing. We're so thankful to them.
Let's give a shout out to all the volunteers.
Oh my gosh, we work with so many volunteers, like thousands of volunteers are needed to make this parade happen every year. And I mean, I'm so thankful. With the last 2 years that we haven't been able to include them, I'm just so excited to welcome them back to the parade
Yeah,
this year.
for sure.
Yeah.
The last couple years,
Yeah.
obviously it wasn't in person, but it's back. And it's really about the volunteers giving back. It's really for the kids, isn't it?
100%. I mean, just to see those kids laughing, smiling on the sides of the parade route, I mean, you know you've done something amazing.
Oh, okay. And then, of course, we always love it when Santa comes to town. Sam, I got to ask, I know I've been a good girl. Have you been a good girl?
I don't know. I guess we're going to have to wait to see.
Okay, we'll see. Okay, thank you so much. And thank you again for allowing me to try on these cool outfits.
You did a great job. Anytime you want to volunteer, we'd be happy to have you.
Oh my gosh, I might take you up on that offer. So again, guys, the original Santa Claus Parade, 118th edition, takes place Sunday, November 20th. As you can see, it starts at 12:30 at Christie Pitts, makes its way to St. Lawrence Market. Get there early. We'll see how the weather is, crossing for some mild sunny weather. In the meantime, I'm counting down the days where we can find Mrs. Claus and Santa. Nick, Jen, I'm looking for Mrs. Claus and Santa. I know they're busy, but hopefully they'll be ready just in time for the parade.